There are millions of ways that people can act sustainably, but can millions of people decide to do so at the same time?
Radical change is something that you have to do together with people from the city. I do think that most of the people in Amsterdam have the spirit to make that change.
Amsterdam has a big ambition to become the world's first fully circular city by 2050. That means eliminating all waste so that everything thrown away here will be recycled into something new. Yeah, big ambition. So how can you pull this off?
The Donut Economy by Kate Raworth.
Donuts?
Donut economics, it sounds ridiculous, but it's a playfully serious way of imagining human prosperity.
Kate is a renowned economist.
Let me introduce you to the one donut that might actually turn out to be good for us.
She developed the donut as an alternative to capitalism and says it could help us achieve sustainability.
So the idea is that we want to leave nobody in the hole in the middle of the donut. That's a place where people are falling short on the essentials of life. That's where people don't have food, water, healthcare, education, housing, income. Every person needs Earth's resources to meet their essential needs. But at the same time, we can't collectively use Earth's resources in such a way that we push over the limits and start to break down the life-supporting systems of our planetary home, because that's where we cause climate breakdown. So the goal of the donut is to meet the needs of all people within the means of the living planet.
Kate says this aim of existing within the donut should replace traditional economic goals.
A nation's GDP can be growing, but people on low and average wages aren't seeing any of that coming into their pockets. So we need far, far richer metrics to tell us that everyone's lives are thriving.
Some critics say it's too idealistic, but after COVID-19 struck, Amsterdam took the idea fully on board.
When you're in deep crisis, it's maybe the best moment to think about a brighter future. And we know we have to change our world in order to keep our planet safe and to be an inclusive and just society.
To get people inside the donut, city leaders are tackling high rents and food waste. They started by building zero-emission neighborhoods with social housing and found ways for those residents to buy low-cost leftovers from nearby restaurants, which would have gone to waste. And to ensure the city doesn't exceed the donut's boundaries, Amsterdam is asking one of its biggest industries for help.
Many people are unaware of the fact that denim is actually really big business here in Amsterdam. So what that means for people around the world is that many of the jeans that people buy and wear in their shops locally are actually designed and conceived here in Amsterdam.
James co-founded Amsterdam's House of Denim, a foundation dedicated to education and sustainable innovation. A big priority is the trade's carbon footprint. Making one pair of jeans requires 7,000 liters of water, according to industry figures. That's why James and city leaders collaborated with 35 brands and suppliers to forge the Denim Deal, a commitment to produce 3 billion garments with 20% recycled materials within 2 years.
Interestingly, a jean that has 20% recycled cotton in it saves 750 liters of water throughout the denim world. All of us wanted less impact, more circularity. But we require everybody in the chain to individually make the change. And that's the basis of the Denim Deal.
Brands like Scotch & Soda, Calvin Klein, and Tommy Hilfiger have all jumped on board. And soon, the city will also ask residents to help reduce denim waste by establishing a series of repair shops and recycling collection points.